Walton can tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you got to get a shot here.
Final second.
Look at the time. 9:58 world record. I told you, Tom Hammond.
The ball. Lewis gets it to LeBron for three for the win. Yeah!
Ladies and gents, you know it's Mr. Cleanup Gang, and I don't miss nada. I don't miss nothing at all. So, for those who don't know, Canelo Alvarez and Demetrius Bivol faced off on Saturday night for the WBA Light Heavyweight Championship. Now, that was a great fight. I believe both fighters came in, gave it 100%. But Demetrius Bivol was just too much for Canelo Alvarez. I mean, that kid was able to utilize his jab, keep Canelo at distance. He was able to absorb a lot of Canelo body shots. He was able to just use his brain in there. Canelo Alvarez just to show that it was just weight classes matter, guys. It matters. It matters. Canelo Alvarez tried his best, but Demetrius Bivol was able to push him back with stiff jabs, with counter punches. He was able to hit him to the body a couple times. I'm letting you guys know that kid is special. Keep your eye out on him. But Canelo Alvarez losing doesn't make him less of a champion. And Canelo Alvarez losing doesn't make Bud pound for pound #1. Now let me explain it to you guys. When you lose, that makes you more hungry for certain fighters. A lot of the greats has lost. This is not Canelo Alvarez's first loss. This is a second loss. But this does not determine who Canelo Alvarez is. He defeated like 22 champions. He's going in the Hall of Fame. But him losing doesn't determine if Terence Bud Crawford is pound for pound #1. Terence Bud Crawford been pound for pound #1. Terence Bud Crawford been undefeated. He's been moving up in weight and beating everybody. He beat Ricky Burns for his first strap at 130, 135. Then he moved up to 140, cleared out the whole weight division, moved up his first fight, defeated a bigger Jeff Horn that just came off of a victory over the legendary Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, destroyed Jeff Horn, got him out of there. Since then, he's been on a knockout streak, whether he's defeating fighters that has one eye, one leg, worn down. It doesn't matter what y'all want to say. He's defeated everybody that they put in front of him. So he's been my pound for pound #1. Right? This list doesn't, ESPN list doesn't make Terence Bud Crawford #1. Canelo Alvarez losing doesn't make pound for pound #1. If you know, you know that this man, what he's been doing is special. And he's on quest of doing something that no man has ever done in boxing. If he becomes undisputed at 147. Now, Terence Bud Crawford doesn't need to become undisputed at 147 to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. He's going in the Hall of Fame already. He became undisputed at 140. Like, the last person that did that was probably like 40 years ago. So this man, he's on a different type of level. They kept Canelo Alvarez at #1, like I stated before, because he brings revenue to the sport of boxing. Not only what he's accomplished, but he brings a whole lot of revenue. If y'all remember Floyd Money Mayweather, he was the same thing, bro. He was the same thing. Like, he wasn't a pound for pound best fighter around them times when he was fighting Manny Pacquiao, but he was the most famous and he never lost, right? So boxing made him pound for pound #1. They had fighters like Andre Ward, in my opinion, around them times is better than Floyd Money Mayweather, right? But this doesn't make Canelo Alvarez less of a champion, but it do put him in like a weird spot. Now he has to, I believe he has to do a lot of stuff that the fans had requested, right? Because I know a lot of people want to see the Triple G fight, but say he does fight Triple G and he's victorious in the Triple G fight. What's next for Canelo Alvarez, right? Because we know that he's going to fight Triple G next. I watched the press conference after he lost and he was asked what's his next move. Is he going to pursue that Triple G fight? And he says, yes, that's what he wants. So he's going to fight Triple G next. Now, the question is what's the next step after he fight Triple G? Is he going to visit David Benavidez and give the fans something that they want? Or is he going to campaign at 160 and try to collect the belts at 160, beat Demetrius Andre and Jamal Charlo, who knows? Who knows what's next for Canelo Alvarez? But what I do know is that Terrence Bud Crawford, now y'all can put a stamp on it that he's pound for pound #1. And he always been. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all leave a like. Make sure y'all leave a subscription. Make sure y'all share this video if y'all enjoy this content. That's all I got for y'all. And I'm out.